The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Richard Martin here with head baseball coach Tom Griffin after the Eagles take 1 of 2 from Newberry today. And coach, first game went rough for you. It was a 7-1 game. And the second game, kind of back and forth 5-3 until the 9th inning. Just some clutch hitting, some clutch plays, and then finally a walk-off wild pitch. Brendan Grove comes in huge for you. What does this win in the second game say about the resiliency of your team to bounce back and to not let the going get tough on them at all?
Well, it's good to see. You want these type of challenges early in the year. You want them anytime. Where game 1, they did a phenomenal job. One of the best two-strike hitting for hitters that we had seen. They did a tremendous job on Matt Bradley of making adjustments and putting balls in play. Pitching was solid. I mean, their guy ends up with a finger injury, and just when you have him on the ropes, he finds a way to get out of it and really battled all the way through. And that was a heck of a job. But that's a Russell triplet team is that type of intestinal fortitude. So don't expect nothing else from a pitcher to be able to do that. So we don't play well. They play extremely well. They force the action. They're more aggressive. We're more timid. Next game, put a 3 spot up there, and now you're playing catch up. And, you kind of think you got to keep it close. And that's where Tyler Shaver came in. Shaver came in and really gave us some shutout innings because they find a way to tap on a run or two on you. And it's like Muhammad Ali. They jab, they hook, they cross. And in the first game, we were like Chuck Webner, the Bayonne bleeder there, and they did a tremendous job. And then you could see it happening in the next game. The little game that they play, they put pressure on you, again, battling. But the difference in that second game was we started having some better at-bats. They're hard contact, We didn't have that in the first game. Well, we had some guys with 2 strikes putting balls in play. We had an inning there where we squared up 3 balls. So at least it was like, all right, keep it close enough. You never know. And then, unfortunately, I hate to see what happened to Bookbinder there. I hope he's okay. You hate to see that because he's a talented pitcher. But tough situation for their guy, 3-2, 2 out. We get the walk, and then obviously Kroge's hit there was big. He had told someone in there earlier, he felt like he was, going to be that guy today. I think everybody does that, though, and then it's like, oh, it happened. But I'm happy for him. The guys kept good energy. They kept battling, and Shaver was the key for us in that second game, keeping some shutout innings and allowing us to at least have a chance, and that's all you want late in the game. So happy for the guys, proud of them, especially after what happened in game 1.
You really saw late in this second game and really still within the first one whenever team players would start getting some bats and getting some bats going their way. This team never really had their heads go down. They never really hung their heads. Yeah. They kind of responded, and they were able to respond. What does that say really, like your team's chemistry, how they work well together and are able to respond, like you said, like a boxer in a fight? Yeah,
it's kind of like in that first fight. We were like I said, Chuck Webner, we were getting beat up. And, at the end of the round, we lose every round. We didn't get knocked out, but we lost every round, a majority decision, and we're bloodied. But, yeah, I think that has to do with your upperclassmen and your leadership. I think it's the cliche word is culture, and I think a lot of people have it. But I feel like we try to train it. We try to talk about it. It's one pitch at a time. It's process over results. Just be the best version of yourself. When we say one pitch at a time, after a pitch happens, we got to move on. And there's some guys we got to work a little bit more on that. But we try to train and play with energy. We want our guys to have energy in life. We want them to be passionate about life. Take it in everything we do. When we're playing the game, be passionate about it. Yeah, you're down 5-3, 7-0. We still got to play like it's 0-0. Easier said than done. But obviously we stayed in it long enough to give a hope, and someone was fortunate to get a big knock for us. So, that was big, no question about it. But, I love playing that squad. They're so well coached. Russell and his staff do a tremendous job, and it's always a challenge, and it's fun to play. I think we have competitive games with each other. I hope he thinks the same. I think we do with them, but it's good to play him, man. He's first class and outstanding coach.
Coach Griff, thank you for your time and congrats on the win today.
Thank you, Richard. Appreciate you, buddy.
Eagles take 1 of 2 from Newberry here in Jefferson City.